Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We're going to do a general read for the collective for Sunday, April 3rd, 2022. I've already meditated and pre-shuffled on the cards, so we're ready to go. I don't go by gender, I don't go by signs. It just confuses people since we all embody those signs, and we both have, we all have both male and female within us, so anybody can take on those signs. Sorry, I just spit out my candy. What else? Yeah, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know if you know what you think of the read, if it resonates with you. If it does, then that's your story. If it doesn't, don't try to make it fit. It's never a good idea. And yeah, I think I've got it all covered, right? Pretty much. Okay, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, the white light. What are the messages for the collective for Sunday, April 3rd, 2022? Big happy birthday out there to my godson. I won't say your name, just you know who you are. Okay, here we go. I'm going to cut the deck first. I'm using this deck. I'm not used to this deck. It's the Millennium Top. It's a little bit different than the average deck, but I'll try to keep it straight in my head. It does get confusing sometimes because instead of the page, you have the princess. Instead of the knight, you have the prince. Instead of the king, you have the knight. It's a little different, but we'll try to make it work. Okay, let's cut this deck, shall we? Come back here. The cards are crazy tonight. There must be something in the air. Here we go. All right, let's see. First card out. Ready? 10 of Cups. Wow, what a way to start. This is complete extreme happiness. You know what I mean? Having it all. Emotional fulfillment and happiness, you know. The dream come true. It's also an ending of a cycle, beginning of a new one. Bottom of the deck, yeah. Somebody wants to recoup their losses. They want to come in from out of the cold. So obviously something's gone down prior to that. Yeah, they're coming forth. They're coming forward. Chariot in the upright. This is a victory. This is forward motion, leaving the baggage behind. So if there's been a breakup in your world, possibly it's, you know, chances are you're going to get back together. That's if you want. Okay. Spirit guides. Ooh, these cards are slippery. Spirit, sorry guys. I'll get all of it. Why is the 10 of Cups here, please? In the upright? Clarify the 10 of Cups, please. Why is this here? Overflowing cups, too. Overflowing with emotion and love. Another 10. There was a betrayal. It could be a family betrayal. Could be a family betrayal. There was a betrayal here. It's an ending. It's come to an end. So maybe that's the happiness, right? It's now time to rebuild. 7 of Cups. There could have been some illusion, confusion. Somebody maybe had some options. Someone might need to make a choice here. It's a card of choice, right? Bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Cups in reverse. There was possibly some unrequited love. There's regrets, though. Could have been some trauma bonding. Something to do with children. Loss of a child. Maybe a child's not there. So I'm deeply sorry if that's your story. Some bad memories. So take it as it applies. 7 of Cups in the upright. Definitely very emotional. I mean, we had 3 cup cards come out of 4, right? And the Magician in the upright. So someone's taking some sort of action. The Magician has everything they need in order to bring about a success. They have the Wands, the Pentacles, the Cups, and the Swords. They have a direct connection with Source. Very mystical and magical. They're consciously aware. And they will bring about success, you know. They bring change with them. I thought that was the bottom of the deck, wasn't it? Yeah. Why is the 7 of Cups here in the upright, please? Thank you. Two of Wands in reverse. So somebody was left stuck. There was maybe a sudden departure, sudden arrival. Somebody felt stuck, unable to move, right? Make a move. Didn't know which way to go, left, right, in, out, up, down. Don't know. It could be a higher level of commitment. The Hierophant in the upright could be court. It could be an institution of some sort, the institution of marriage, obviously. It could be a therapist. It could be confessing in order to be absolved. It could be somebody overseeing something. It could be God. Let's see. What's the Two of Wands in reverse, please? Clarify the Two of Wands in reverse for the collective. Sunday, April 3rd, 2022, please. Thank you. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody could be financially overwhelmed. They could be borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. They could be receiving some much needed clarity about a situation, right? It's the infinity symbol. That means the universe is coming in to balance something out that was unbalanced, right? Bottom of the deck. A Nine of Swords in reverse. So the worst has happened. It's a nightmare. Somebody's not sleeping, eating. They're stressed, very, very stressed. They're anxious. They could be in distress, mental distress. It's a lot of overthinking. It's a lot to take on. This person's going through a lot right now. A lot of turmoil. Why is the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, white light. By the way, it's 2-2. So if that resonates, this reading could be for you. Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Remember I said that the knights were the kings, right, in this deck. It's confusing, so bear with me. So the King of Pentacles is somebody that's stable, secure, successful, very well grounded. They're a provider. They work hard. They like the finer things in life, right? Could be a husband as well. What the hell is that? Nunchucks? He's got a huge shield here, so he's got a lot of protection, and maybe that's what he's doing. He's protecting someone. It's a huge shield or pentacle. Obviously, it's pentacles, right? Oh, good. Come back here. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here in the upright? Thank you. Eight of Wands. There's a change here. There's been a change. This could be in the past position. There's a change. Something stopped suddenly. There could be some bad news coming in, some bad luck. No communication, no action. Something could have been returned to. Something. The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles here could have returned something or stopped something. You know, like quickly. He's putting a stop to something. Bottom of the deck. Emperor in reverse could be corruption, infidelity. This is typically an energy that's very conceited and egotistical, in love with control and power hungry. They out of control, tend to be out of control. The Emperor in reverse, very controlling, which is an oxymoron, right? Very concerned with their image, their public image. Therefore, they bend to public pressure. They want to fit in. You know, the people that they look up to, they put on airs. They overspend. They overshare. Look what I have. They're a show off, right? So somebody put a stop to this energy, I guess. Or the King of Pentacles did. Or he's going to stop acting like that. I don't know. Yeah, the universe, this is the world in the upright. So this is a completion of a major cycle. This is a successful completion. A lesson has been learned. Maybe more than a lesson. Somebody's wrestling with a snake here. So somebody maybe went head to head with a snake. Metaphorically, obviously. I mean, it could be the real, literally. But yeah, they won. Good for you. So I guess the snake was the king of the Emperor in reverse. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords in reverse. Somebody's removing obstacles. They're letting go. They're releasing something. It's over. It's just no more, you know, in the upright, it's the King of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Somebody's stuck in their head. They're feeling constrained. They're feeling restricted. Not any longer. No more restrictions. It could have something to do with COVID. Who knows, right? That kind of sounds familiar, doesn't it? The world in the upright, please. And it was global, so there you go. Why is the world in the upright for the collective? Thank you. 10 of Wands in reverse, another 10. Yeah, so somebody's making a conscious decision to mend a situation, like to fix their lives, to do better, to be better. They want to put down these burdens, and most of these burdens that are on their back, that they're being crushed beneath, aren't even theirs. They've been put on their shoulders by other people. They're carrying around other people's burdens, right? Because they're just a nice person. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands in reverse. It's not going anywhere. There's no future this way. The future's bleak. They're letting go. Somebody wasn't prepared for it, though. It's not. There's no forward. They can't go forward. They're not going to go forward until they get rid of these burdens. What's the 10 of Wands in reverse, please, Spirit? Clarify 10 of Wands in reverse. Why is this here? Thank you very much. There obviously has been a separation of sorts. It doesn't have to be love. Like I say, it could be work. But it's a 5 of Cups in the upright, which means there's grief and regret. You know, there's disappointment. Could be crying over spilt milk as well. The water seems it seems calm now, right? It's a little choppy, but it's not that devastating of a loss, I don't think. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords in reverse. It wasn't going anywhere at all. It was just trouble. Somebody could have been trying to block somebody, right, from leaving. Block them from doing whatever they had to do with, yeah. Trying to block somebody from leaving, possibly. Or they're blocked. It's not going anywhere. I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm not coming back. 5 of Cups in the upright, please, Spirit. Why is this here for the collective for Sunday, April 3rd? Thank you. Queen of Swords in the upright. Well, she's got somebody's head in her hand. She took somebody's head off. She is very intelligent, intuitive, and wise. She's very discerning. She speaks the truth. She knows the truth even before you approach her. She will allow you to come towards her to speak your truth. And it's got to be nothing but the truth, or else she'll have your head. And be prepared for her to speak her truth. It might not be what you want to hear, but it's just. I mean, she's fair. She sits on the throne for a reason. You know, she's earned the right to be here. A lot of times this could be somebody in a professional setting. It could be a police officer, an inspector, a lawyer, a doctor, somebody, a judge, somebody who has a very important professional career. And they're very fair, and they pride themselves on being fair. They're very well respected. Was that bottom of the deck? I'll try that again. Sorry, I can't remember. 5 of Cups in the upright. Thank you. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody's speaking their truth about maybe possibly a loss of money. It could be fraud. Some selfishness here. Somebody was insecure and unstable. They are financially unstable, obviously. We saw that earlier. It could be just plain unstable. Yeah, so they're grieving here. Somebody did something funky with money. Maybe they overspent and put them in debt. Who knows, right? Bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands. Maybe it's a house. It could be a relationship, a commitment, a house, a business. It's a foundation of some sort. Let's put them in debt, possibly. Or they lost money on a home or a business. 9 of Pentacles in reverse for the collective, please. Sunday, April 3rd. I want to say March. April 3rd, 2022. It'll come back here, yo. Sorry about that. Prince of Swords. Now, that's the Knight of Swords in reverse. So somebody was reckless. Could be criminal activity. Could have been some abuse as well. But somebody is hot under the collar. They're very hasty. This is a hasty energy. They're reckless. They fly off the handle. They leap and they don't bother looking where they're going, right? So, yeah. Typically, this energy's on a horse, but and by themselves. But this energy is in a carriage or chariot with 3 angels pulling it. Well, I guess in the reverse, there's no angels pulling it. And it can also mean being held back by fear as well in the reverse. So that if you're in financial trouble, that typically that would go hand in hand, right? Held back by fear. Sometimes it's paralyzed. It's so paralyzing going into debt, right? It's scary as hell. I've been there. 9 of Swords in the reverse. There it is. The worst has happened, right? Bottom of the deck. So that's what it's all finances here. I think it's a breakup. Wasn't a great relationship. Family here. Somebody thought the end of a family. Well, it's not in reverse, but I think the family as they knew it is it's over. The worst has happened. It's a nightmare. They're so stressed and anxious. Hopefully they're not going to make themselves sick over this, right? Not worth it. Do what you have to do. If you have to claim bankruptcy, if that's the story, then do it. If you have to take a loss just to gain your peace, then do it. I'm not a financial advisor, by the way, so, but that's just my opinion. I mean, it's not worth having all this stress and possibly making yourself ill either. Losing some precious time that you could be spent with your family, doing something you love, recouping. What can I say? Knight of Swords in reverse for the collective. Thank you. That came out again. This 3rd time. 9 of Swords in reverse. I mean, this is heavy duty. This is torment. This is distress. Mental distress. I'm so sorry for whoever's going through this. 7 of Wands in reverse. They feel totally defeated. Bottom of the deck. I guess. Listen, if you can't handle this on your own, and I'm not saying it doesn't mean you're weak or anything, but a lot of us have been here. If you cannot deal with this on your own, please seek some advice from a professional. Go see a therapist. Talk to somebody. I mean, if you're keeping this within yourself, you're not sharing this. I totally get it. Well, I was in that situation before, and I didn't want to tell anybody because it's like embarrassing, right? But if you're really struggling this hard, please talk to somebody, okay? And it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're strong. You're strong enough, to stand there in your truth and say, listen, I'm struggling. I'm having a hard time, okay? 9 of Swords in reverse for the collective. Sunday, April 3rd, 2022. Oh, these cards are crazy. Now we have the Princess of Swords in reverse. Wow, wow, wow. So, that's the Page of Swords in reverse. So there's been some lies. Bullying, pettiness, rumor, gossip, slander. Maybe that's why you don't want to tell anybody. I get it. Yeah, just some pettiness. I mean, if this is a partner that puts you in financial distress like this, that's it right there, right? An asshole. Bottom of the deck. Sorry, I mean, could be your partner and all that. People shouldn't do that to one another. 5 of Wands in reverse. They played major head games. Mindfuckery. You know what I mean? Could be a group of people that were in on it with them. Could be just them themselves. But, obviously you're picking your battles wisely here. And you're walking away. Good for you. Page of Swords in reverse. Why is this here, please, for the collective? Page of Swords in reverse. Thank you. Fool in reverse. So somebody was really reckless, careless, and foolish, right? They took unnecessary risks. No new beginnings for this fool, right? So yeah, you're dumping their ass. And if it's not a romantic relationship, a partnership of whatever, yeah. They thought you were naive, possibly. Or vice versa. Take it as it applies. But this person's like bleeding money, right? They thought you were naive. Maybe you were they mistook your kindness for weakness or naivety. Is that how you say it? I'm sorry, English is my second language. I do have an excuse. um, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, letting go, giving up, releasing this bullshit. Yeah, let it go. Looks like a keypad for an ATM, right? Yep. Let it go. Fool in reverse, please. Why is this here? Clarify the Fool in reverse. Thank you. Six of Wands. Let it go, and you shall have victory, right? This is the wounded warrior coming home after a battle. Successful, you know, to the accolades of their friends and family, their community. This could be success, victory, reward, recognition. Bottom of the deck. This is strength. Sorry, the strength card is normally number 8, but in this deck it's the 11, which is normally justice, but it's vice versa now in this deck. So this is strength. Somebody's showing their strength for sure. They're finding their strength and courage, right? To leave, to deal with this. Somebody has, you know, integrity, loyalty, and honesty. Wow. It's a beautiful card. I love this artwork. It's beautiful, by the way. Again, in another deck, I saw the same thing. See this snake? This is the lion's tail. It's a snake head coming up behind her. So you were dealing with a fucking snake, possibly somebody that you were in a relationship with. I mean, there's the rose. You know, that typically means romance. The infinity symbol here. You're covered by spirit, man. You are. Tame the wild beast within, though. Only bring it out if necessary. Okay? Knight of Cups in the upright. So that's the King of Cups in the upright in this deck at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's in love here. Could be a father. Could be the love of a father. It could be a love of, you know, maybe this person's in love with somebody else. There's a crab in this cup, though. Hard shell. Maybe in love with a Cancer. I don't do signs. I mean, it's just the energy, but yeah. This King of Cups is typically very loving, nurturing, compassionate, empathetic, very fair. Wants to please the people they love, right? A little bit of a show off. Look at the peacock in here. But that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. You know who you are. If some people take it as showing off, no. That's just, you know, being you, being strong, standing in your strength and power. So there you go. Oh, we got one out. Seven of Pentacles in the upright. So somebody's waiting on maybe some information, some test results, waiting to see if maybe they could, they invested in something. Waiting to see if they can, if this investment's going to work out in their favor, or should they just go elsewhere. I mean, that could be anything. It could be a relationship. It could be actual investments, right? It could be a house, a business. Bottom of the deck. Princess of Cups. Ooh, come back here. Page of Cups. It could be a child. Waiting to see if a child's theirs, or waiting for someone to deliver a child. Maybe wanting to invest in somebody that they were with before, and it's an apology or a message of love and support. Take it as it applies. Being slow about it, though. This is very slow. You see this turtle or tortoise here? Monogamous, though. Swans are monogamous. And here's the dolphin, which means playful, intelligence, right? Very playful. Lotus flower, well, spiritual. Wow, this deck is really different, isn't it? But I'm going to put that there because I think that's where it belongs. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody's missed an opportunity. So they're coming back to an opportunity previously missed, or you know, didn't take, possibly. They're going to apologize for missing an opportunity, for maybe mishandling some funds. But I think it's missing an opportunity. It's just the feeling I get. Last card for the collective: spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, white light. Why is the Princess of Cups here? I don't see... Did we get any queens out yet? I don't think so. Nine of Wands in reverse. So someone's let go. Could be somebody's waiting to see if they'll apologize, and if not, they'll let go. I could go that way as well. Somebody's making a stand. They're standing in their strength and power here. They're saying enough. I'm not going to lose. I'm not, I've given so much in this relationship. I'm not going to lose any more. Somebody's giving up. They're letting go. It's just too much of a challenge. Could be somebody that's very immature as well. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups, a breakup. Can't make this stuff up. So, yeah, so there's a union that's coming to an end. No emotional fulfillment or happiness here. Eight of Cups in reverse. Truth is out about something. The Hermit in reverse. And that's what we have. It's too bad they didn't give better clarity upon a situation. But again, this is a general read, right? So you're not going to get specifics in a general read, because there's so many people out there in the world. But yeah, let's close this off with one of these cards from Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, white light. What are your messages closing this read out? Thank you. Building block. So if there is a previous relationship that this energy wants to go back to after this breakup, I get the feeling like they're going to have to start from ground zero. They're going to have to start off slow and build up. Or if it's a business venture, if they're going to restart, to begin again, begin anew. Or just finances, they're going to have to maybe claim bankruptcy and build again. This is number 28, so 2 and 8 is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So yeah, fortune's on your side. If it's strictly finances, right? Just take your time, do it right. Don't cut corners, right? Let me read what this says. Here we go. 28. So there's hope. Okay, so don't give up hope. Don't be so fatalistic that everything's all lost. No, it's not. You can rebuild, and you probably will rebuild better. Because you know what? The most successful people in the world have made mistakes over and over again, claimed bankruptcy a few times. I mean, Trump did, and look, he's a billionaire now. So I don't want to trigger people. That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head that claimed bankruptcy. But I bet you most billionaires, millionaires have, right? And it's to give you sound foundation later, because you know what not to do in the future. You've done that, didn't work, right? So take heart. Don't be so down. Building blocks. Strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. The Oracle message: you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you're making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Get rid of what doesn't work. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. For a relationship, we have, when you see this card, know that you're attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You're moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with a firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. So maybe it is a split. No, this is a breakup. I think this energy wants to go back to somebody they were previously with. A better partner in business or a relationship. Who knows? I'm going to read you the prosperity message because it does tend to kind of indicate it's about finance. You have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now's the time to build on the strong foundation you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with sparkly energy of your intentions. Own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough and you always are enough, so abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant to for success. There you go. I hope this inspires you. I hope this gives you some comfort or solace in some way. Again, if you're really drowning out there mentally, you're struggling, please go find somebody to talk to. Go to a therapist. There's hotlines out there you can call. I don't have the number off the top of my head, but you can just Google it, please, okay? So until next time, take care.